Hi, this is Ridea keeping it real, and welcome. I just got this in from Amazon. I don't know how I found it. I don't even know what it is, but it's new. It's the Afro Fantasy Walking Tree Oracle, Plant Allies, Ancestor Magic, and Healing Touch Ritual and Ceremony. I can't pronounce his name. Montague Connolly? I think it's Montague Connolly. Illustrated by Jonathan Stalls. I just okay. I just saw it and thought I want to see what it is, and it was something you needed to pre-order. So it says on the back, "Nothing is devoid of spirit. The old ways are called to us." So the old ways are calling to us. The old ways are calling to us, asking us to return to the future sooner than later. Discover plant allies and how to use them for healing and connecting to the realms. Rebuild and restore your relationship with the natural world inside and outside yourself. Participate in ritual, commune with nature, connect with ancestral energies. So for BIPOC healers, diviners, the metaphysical enthusiast, this beautifully illustrated 50 card deck and accompanying 200-page booklet connect you to the living world through meditative practices. This deck empowers you to spiritually link yourself with the environment in a way that isn't defined or shaped as a response to whiteness. Each card has a title and an inspiring illustration by Jonathan Stalls. With the guidebook, you can assess different corresponding features, ritual and herbs, planetary and zodiac correspondence, and medicine of the nine realms, which span the domains of the object, physical, ethereal, astral, mental, intuitive, ancestral, coincidental, and mythic, both within and outside of us. I'm just stopping there because this last past weekend, I think I went to each one of those realms when I went to the storytelling festival. So much happened. So the Afro Fantasy Walking Tree Oracle can also be used as a diagnostic tool to awaken the reader to ritual and medicine in nature. This is the book. These are the cards. There's tarot cards. Huge tarot cards. Wow. Like humongous. Look at the cards first. They all the same on the back. Yeah, looks like a one of those books that you write in. So that's the full. There's the full up there. Climb the tree. The full. That's somebody swinging. That's somebody either speaking to the birds. This is the moon. Don't know what those symbols are down there. This is the magician. It's pretty pictures. It's a tree. And that's all of the planets. That's mountains, air, high priestess, 2, empress, emperor, underneath something, a hierophant. I don't know about the pictures. I don't know. Lovers. I see them. It's very artistic. Very artistic. Chariot. Wooden heart. Never heard of wooden heart. Hermit. The wheel. Justice. Justice, which is where we are right now in this whole thing. We're at a justice moment. Where we are getting justice. Hangman. Death. Temperance. Trickster. Tower. Star. Star. See stars. We'll see, kind of see a face, eyes, nose, mouth, ears. The moon. Afro. Sun. Judgment. Love that card. I'm a Leo. I love lions. The world. See the eye. See the eye. Old saying. I've heard that word before. I don't know what it means. Gerodon. Don't know what that means. Bear tree. Ancestors. Mother of God. Ghost tree. Healing tree. Commander tree. Guru tree. Stranger. Unicorn. Sankovia. Pretty. Beautiful. Okay. King of Earth. Queen of Earth. Prince of Earth. Princess of Earth. King of Air. Okay. Like a deck of cards. Queen of Air. Prince of Air. Princess of Air. King of Fire. Queen of Fire. Prince of Fire. Princess of Fire. King of Water. Queen of Water. Prince of Water. Princess of Water. And I said like a deck of cards, it reminded me of another book. It reminded me of this book. It's called Cards. What your birthday reveals about you, your past, and your future. The cards of your destiny. It's an amazing book. One day I'm going to go through this about how this deck of cards that we play with, that it has meaning, and how these tarot cards kind of came from a lot of these playing cards. Interesting book. But back to this, whatever this is at this point. We know it's tarot card, it's an oracle. See what you're supposed to do with it. I usually start things from the back. I'm telling you guys I do. Because if you've ever written a book, once you get to the back of the book, you know what you're talking about. And so usually what's in the back of the book is the best stuff. And if it's not, then probably the front and the middle aren't any good either. So I usually start in the back. About the author. Montague Connolly. An author, Afrofuturist, herbalist, oracle reader, plant medium, medicine man. Get a little bit closer here to this. Medicine man and father of four. Herbs, medical astrology, tarot, Orisha, sacred objects, African spirituality, singing, and alternative healing methods have been lifelong interests for this lifetime Denver resident who currently lives on the island of Barbados, where he continues to study, teach, and explore and raise his family with his wife, a local Sangoma healer. He has taught for the Denver Botanical Gardens Herbalist Certificate Program and now teaches for the Colorado School of Clinical Herbalist. He also served for a time as a lead herbalist and youth coordinator for the Frontline Farming Organization. He received the Preventive Care Leadership Award from the Be Well Health and Wellness Initiative in 2019 for being of service to diverse Black and Brown communities, pushing them towards accessible and immediate plant medicines growing all around them. Deeply spiritual and sensitive to supple energies, Montague has found great pleasure in the art of tree talking and walking with the spirits of the roots, which ground, energize, protect, and bring great joy to his life. His Instagram and Facebook. He thanks of people. The book is not that big. It's a little book. Look at compared to my hand. It's not big. It's a little book. Is there any order yet? 32. So going deeper, the 9 realms. Cards and descriptions. Okay, here about all the cards. It's about the cards. So we gotta back up here a little bit. We gotta go to the front. 9 realms. The mind of and the power of ceremony. Mission of Earth. Cards and descriptions. Got Yahweh there. Okay. We gotta go to the front. For fantasy is medicine. Walking trees. Answering the call. How to use this deck. Cards features. Okay, how to use the deck. The Walking Tree Oracle is in some ways structurally built like a traditional tarot deck. This was done so the tarot reader could feel right at home, being able to pull, and I'm not a tarot reader, I have tarot cards. They kind of make sense, but not enough. So I just want to see if these would be better or what this was. There are, however, many major differences from the traditional tarot. One key difference is the use of the number 33 for the major arcana instead of 22. The number 33 was chosen to harness the power of enlightenment. Well, the number 33 is also Masonic, right? And also the mysteries associated with that master number. Aside from the large image on the card, one can also pull meaning from the smaller astrological. Yeah, saw that. Smaller astrological there. Planetary symbols on the cards. Cards also indicate one of 9 realms that they correspond to. Read more about the realms. Okay. To get the most of the deck, you'll want to read the book in its entirety and keep it close to the reference guide. Well, hopefully that's not necessary. Does that mean that you must read the book before you can start reading? Of course not. Start your readings today and use the cards in the description section to look at deeper card meanings, ritual, guidance, and visual meditations as you go. Main spreads. Whenever cards are laid in a particular way for reading, this is known as a spread. It's easy to focus on the cards for themselves, but spreads are often considered enough for your own innate power. There's an actual power in the number of cards pulled, and also the shape of the cards pulled. And also the shape the cards pulled end up in. So be intentional with the spread you choose, and don't be afraid to experiment with great spreads that inspire you. Preparing to read your Afro Fantasy Walking Tree Oracle. Pour a cup of water, light a candle, a lit incense. Okay, still the mind and stare into the water as the light flickers through it. State your intention. Okay, that's like pouring that cup of water is like, it's called scarring, I think. A simple 1-card spread. Shuffle the deck and set it down on the table. Pull 1 card from the top. Place that 1 card on the table. Okay, I can't read that. I'm sorry, I can't read that because I want to understand the cards first. The following sections are for readers who want to go deeper into the theory and hidden words that operate behind the Afro Fantasy Walking Tree Oracle deck, its creation. Those mysteriously drawn to the Oracle are being called to pull close to these materials in order to become full-fledged Walking Tree Oracle practitioners, one who can effectively move deeper and deeper to a rich relationship with the Afro Fantasy Walking Tree Oracle. This is done in order to connect to the best parts of the multidimensional self. Okay, the 9 realms. Realm 1, the nighttime object realm. Realm 1, the nighttime object realm, is the dark realm of the conscious living aspect of darkness that move and that create numerous portals into this reality. This realm is the link that ties magic to specific inanimate, dead, or slow-moving physical beings, such as living plants, parts of plants, bones, types of dolls, and charmed objects. It is important to know that both beneficial and non-beneficial beings exist in this realm. A deeper truth is that the souls of living beings must briefly pass through this dark realm like a dark cosmic womb to have a working physical body and a destiny. A soul. What? Wait a minute. Okay, the nighttime object realm, the physical realm, the ethereal realm, the astral realm, the mental realm, intuitive realm, ancestral realm, the coincidence realm, the mythical realm. Okay. What is this? Wait a minute. So this is the dark realm of the conscious living aspects of darkness that move and that create numerous portals into this reality. This realm is the link that ties magic to specific inanimate, dead, or slow-moving physical beings such as living plants, parts of plants, bones, types of dolls, and charmed objects. It's important to know that both beneficial and non-beneficial beings exist in this realm. The deeper truth is that the souls of all living beings must briefly pass through this dark realm in like a dark cosmic womb to have a working physical body and a destiny. A soul must also pass through this realm on the way out. The layer of a person that is an animate living shadow of a person remaining with the bones. Wait a minute. The layer of a person that is the animated living shadow of a person remains with the bones at death. The layer of a person that is the animated living shadow of the person remains with the bones at death. Okay. There are also beings that must pass through the realm in a specific magical way to attach to non-living objects and therefore charm them. The source of this realm is lunar and dark in nature. The plants know it well because they move in such a slower pace and have roots under the earth in full darkness. There are regular shadows in this world that spawn from light bouncing off objects, but the shadows of charmed or charged objects are living shadows. The living shadows of this realm have powers and wants and are limited by daylight. In daylight, they are confined to the shape of the object to which they are tied. The living shadows can expand and become animated at night, or sometimes in the absence of light. If you are working with beings, spirits of this plane, they are awake fully when the sun goes down. Light weakens their influence, so I don't recommend performing magic with beings of this realm during the day. Wow, this is deep. Someone battling a negative being from this realm can often get rid of it by removing the object that being is attached to. A person can also become, and that's one of the reasons why, I stopped really going to thrift stores, because I know these objects that have been with other people in their homes, they have energy. The energy of those people. You don't know who those people are, what those people were, or what they did, or it's just. So I believe in an element of this. So a person can also bring a stronger or more positive object, shrine, or plant into the home for protection. And also, this is like feng shui a little bit. These objects where they are makes a difference. When a person performs magic, it is often the fusion of many realms working together. Realm 1, the nighttime object realm, deals with making sure this is the nighttime object realm. Bones with a tree. These must be the realms right here. Realms. Okay. Realm 1, the nighttime object realm, deals with making sure the proper herbs, bones, and so forth, or ingredients layer is correct. The mental realm and emotional astral realm add the intentional layer, and the ritual layer makes sure that right rituals pulled from the coincidence, ancestral, and mythical realms are sound. Realm 1, the nighttime object realm, is the key to the nighttime, being that work through nature. These shadowy beings are connected to physical objects of power, such as bones, fresh roots, fresh tree branches with leaves. Looks like that, the bones. Attached, activated shrines, some paintings, some statues, some dolls, and charmed jewelry. Being attached to physical objects that have more power at night, such as trees, tree branches, strong roots, dolls, paintings, spiritual shrines, and correctly charged objects. That's realm one. So realm one is the nighttime object realm. Realm two, physical realm. We're familiar with this one. It's a place of physical bodies and those lessons associated with survival and a physical experience. This is the domain of chemicals and substances. If the problem is rooted, and that's a tree, if the problem is rooted in this plane, physical medication or herbal constituents of minerals or drinking water will usually do the trick. This is the realm of matter over mind. If you are being led to this realm as an investigative starting point, you may be lacking a mineral in your diet or the right chemical component. This realm showing up can also point towards needing more physical touch in your life. All these potentials must be addressed to increase functional cohesion in other realms. Spirits, the spirits of the organs in the body, heart, liver, and others. This is the physical realm, the tree. The ethereal realm, there, is the domain of supple ethereal body, the spiritual double of the physical body. And I remember reading this book, I can't remember what it was, but it was about how, you do have that, you have your physical body, then you have the outer body that, that's when people get too close to your personal space, you can feel that energy from them. So this realm is an energetic and nourishing cup that slowly pours valuable energy from the higher realms into your physical body. The ethereal is the realm of prana, pra, prana, right? Or ki or life force. The measure of life force within the body is determined by one's ability to collect and sustain this force in daily life. This realm is strengthened in a person through eating life-filled foods. Taoist seminal retention and proper movement. It's important to note here that the energy of the food you eat is more important in this realm than actual constituents within the food. Chemical and mineral components within the physical body correspond to the physical realm. Qigong, yoga, sunlight, and meditation are examples of types of remedies if your problems are rooted here. Wow. These practices keep the physical body vital and protected from the negative astral beings that slip into the ethereal realm. When negative astral beings slide into the ethereal realm, they will attempt to jump into the ethereal body of a person with a weak ethereal body. When the negative, this is why you must pray, God, Most High God, protect me, protect my family, put the bubble of protection around us, because I believe this. So when the negative being is firmly rooted in the ethereal body, the hijacked person will feel abnormal energy levels in the body. The trait of this negative being will start to manifest in the physical body. An actual physical symptom: sexual excess, lack of sleep, overwork, anxiety, unresolved emotional trauma, and a lack of energetic charged foods can cause wormholes for this type of negative astral hijacking and those beings that bring sleep paralysis, spirits. The realm of your spiritual double, sleep paralysis, being passive nature key. I don't know what that means. The realm spirits. Is that spirits? What is this? Oh, spirits. I don't know what this means. Spirits. Beings. Oh, so beings. Beings being attached to physical objects that have more power at night. Okay. Spirits. The spirits of organs in the body. Okay. Spirits. This realm of your spiritual double. Sleep paralysis beings. Passive nature key. Okay. It's realm 4 of the astral realm. Is the realm of water and dreams. The waters are the original element and energetic foundation of all, as reflected physically by our oceans. Every night we return to the waters in the subconscious realm of dreams and timelessness. All beings are free to move in this place of limitless emotional and creative potential that houses the bodies we use to travel through our emotions in high subtle realms. When we sleep, we are gathering this charged spiritual water into our ethereal cups, rooted in the ethereal realm, to gather astral waters to fuel our bodies for the next day. Dream journaling, which I've started again. I've been doing that since when? This is my dream journal. And I know it's up here because I started writing in it again. It's my dream journal. I've been doing this since 2011. And I had a crazy, insane dream on 7/18/2025. So I wrote about it. That's why it's up here. But yeah, dream journals, I believe in it. You go back and look at it, some of those things actually happened. So dream journaling, extreme emotional ceremonies, extremely emotional ceremonies. Talking from the heart with people. What is this? The astral realm. Talking from the heart with people, walking into a body of water, or facing your shadow side. All are ways moving through this realm. This realm is no respecter of time or fact. A fictional person is just as real as a living person in this realm, and they can both learn from each other. This is not a space of differentiation between fake or real. This is a space of dreams and limitless fluid communication. It's ground zero where anything is possible. I could just as easily talk to Malcolm X as I could to my future self in this space. Whew. This realm can take on a more linear usage when paired with the mental realm. When the astral realm is linked with the mental realm, dream interpretation becomes a priority and dreams become lucid. When the astral realm is linked with an intuitive realm, the dream then spills outward into supernatural waking experiences, such as gaining the ability to project the astral body outside of the astral realm. What? I have absolutely done astral travel, but he is saying you can the astral body outside of the astral realm. Astral travel. Oh, wow. This is just like I said. I saw this on Amazon. I don't know why or how. It wasn't even a lot of information enough for me to know what it was or what was going to be in it. But I can tell you right now, this is what I needed. It's like tying some things together for me. So when the astral realm is linked to the mental realm, dream interpretation becomes priority and dreams become lucid. When the astral realm is linked with the intuitive realm, the dream then spills outward into supernatural waking experiences. And this is where I think we're going to be, those of us who have been doing the due diligence of studying to show ourselves approved, knowing who we are. It's going to be like Black Panther. These are the people we're going to be, and we're going to need to know how to get there and what's happening. So astral travel links to the astral realms, to the mental realm, and the intuitive realm. These three realms also open up access to past lives and an ability to see spirits unseen to most third eye and heart-link vision. Spirits, ghosts, subconscious, dream beings, astral beings. Okay, the mental realm. How many more realms do we got? Mental, intuitive, astral, coincidence, mythical. I think I'm going to stop the video here. I'm like at the 35-minute mark, and I've realized when these videos get too long, I've done this before, is it takes forever to upload them on YouTube. So I'm going to stop it here, but I'm going to come right back and finish the realms at least in another video. So again, this is Ridea keeping it real, and until next time, peace out.